When my mom and I arrived in Southeast Alaska about 8 months ago, we had no idea what we were getting into. Because of the epic nature and all of the good people we met, we fell in love. There's nothing quite like how pristine, quiet, and wild Alaska is. I feel very lucky to have found a home in a place that is this special, and know for sure that this is my home base. Though it was our intention to stay through the winter and begin work on our property in the spring, an awesome opportunity for me to live my dream of overlanding via Jeep came up, so like adventurers do, I decided that it was time to leave the rock and head south to build my Jeep out for some new adventures. The one thing that can be a bit inconvenient about choosing a home base that is located on a remote island in the middle of Southeast Alaska is that there are two ways you can get to the mainland USA, both of them requiring you to take a ferry. The first way is to take a ferry to Skagway, then drive through the Yukon in British Columbia. This was not going to work for us because of the winter weather and Canada's strict ban on transiting through the country during the pandemic. The second way is to take the Alaska Marine Highway ferry for 2 days until you reach Bellingham, Washington. As you might guess, we did the latter. Hey y'all, so it's currently 11:53 p.m. on February 13th, and we are headed out from the cabin here in Southeast Alaska, and we are headed on to the Alaska Marine Highway ferry to get back down to the lower 48 for a little bit, and I want to take you guys on our adventure taking the ferry for 2 days in the winter from Alaska. Come along. It's the beginning of another adventure. I'm so sad to leave. We're gonna be back in Alaska this summer, but it's just an end of an era. The dogs are in the back. Yeah.
Domestic product.
It's 12:59 a.m. Valentine's Day. Is that right? Oh man, I'm so tired, y'all. We still have to check in, drive our cars onto the ferry, and then set up all of our bed setup, get the dogs situated. Am I gonna get any sleep tonight? Maybe not. But we're in it to win it. We're in it to make it to the lower 48. Alrighty. It is 1:47. We very promptly checked in, and now we are waiting in the lane to get on to the ferry as soon as it comes. Should be here between 2 a.m. and 2:45. So whenever it gets here. I mean, it's a stark contrast compared to taking the ferry up here during the summer. It is currently 35 degrees. We definitely are concerned about the dogs being warm enough in here. Thankfully though, it's like in a covered under area in the ferry, and we have lots of blankets and stuff, and we'll be checking up on the dogs every 8 hours or so, or whenever possible when we stop at a different port. But they also do, like, when you're cruising, they do also allow people to go down there like every 8 hours or so. So we'll take them out, and I'll show more of that because in my video over the summer I didn't show too much of the dog stuff. This time I will be featured in a duckbill mask. So yeah. Funny story. Before I knew what I was going to be doing with YouTube, I was applying to work at Alaska Marine Highway as a crew member, a stewardess, a steward. Yeah. There are cars. Thanks. Alaska Marine Highway. to stay in, we bring camping gear. And it's just fun. I'll show you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the public showers. It's a nice little feature of this ferry is that there are showering abilities. And look, they're not coin operated. And I'm the first one using it on this trip. Yay, shower time. These are shoes I haven't used in a long time. I missed my chacos. Yes, that's what I needed. Oh my god. What is that? The sun. It burns. How do you feel, Mom? I feel great. Sun. In the background. Yeah. The older I get, the closer to Kim Possible I become. We made it to Ketchikan, Alaska. So we have about 3 hours here at the port. So we're going to go for a walk. my little duck bill. It's a funny looking mask. This is our little setup for the dogs. It's just a little foam pad. We have our food and our water, and it's actually not cold in there at all. It's pretty nice. Yeah. We're gonna take the dogs for a little walk here.
And they got their faux blankets.
Yeah, they're ready to go. They're doing great. No accidents.
Yeah, and I feel like it's familiar. They've done it before.
Yeah. Check it out, y'all. Ketchikan, Alaska.
Those seagulls are huge.
Oh, the giants. We're just gonna go for a walk. We don't have to be. I guess I can take my mask off now. Yay!
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So used to wearing it now. We have like 2 hours. We don't have to stay out the whole time.
No, it's kind of cold.
I just kind of want to check it out because we've never like been. We've passed it several times. I'm recording it too. I convinced my mom to go up this big hill because I think there might be a good view. So we're gonna go check it out. Yeah, we do need to like get some exercise, and you know, a little light exercise is good for you. We've been sitting around all day. It's about 12:30 right now. This is Ketchikan, and it's not normally this sunny. This is not normal. Don't get used to the sun. There's the madness. Home for the next 2 days. All right, headed to the grocery store. We should.
And like I don't know, it just feels like so good to be getting to know like the usual people.
Yeah.
You know?
They're friends.
Yeah, and it's just like
Lunchtime for doggos. Well, breakfast. Eat your food, Bubba. Here you go. I know you're probably pretty nervous. I'll sit with you. This is how to do the ferry on a budget. Tuna, crackers. This isn't so cheap, but we learned the last time to bring lots of easy stuff. Best to stay out of the way.
And be very, very nosy.
Somehow we're in Ketchikan again. We like left Ketchikan and now we're back in Ketchikan.
Like,
And like a bunch of police like boarded the vote.
3 hours later.
Yeah, at some point, like an hour and a half in, they had to be like, oh, we gotta turn around.
Maybe you remember when the boat was like this? We must have been turning around.
That's what was happening. But why?
Maybe they'll announce it. Maybe they won't though, who knows? We just have to ask some of the passengers, they'll know.
Well, they should tell us why we're in
They
Ketchikan
should.
again.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But they probably, like you said, they probably couldn't. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, because
But
whatever was going
there's like a fugitive or something that got on the, who knows, or somebody, maybe somebody jumped bail or, you know.
we don't want any. Yeah, they didn't want people to panic, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I was like, Mom, this looks. I was like, wait, there's an American flag right there. I was like,
And
I
then
thought
the
we were in
same-
Canada.
And then the same stores, yeah.
I was like, that's the O'Reillys. Why does this look like? What's happening?
Why are we having deja vu?
Should we go out there? Thanks for making us go back.
Making us go by.
Yeah. Delaying our trip.
It'll be interesting to see if they make up the time.
Oh, okay.
And we may be late into Bellingham, or we may be on time in Bellingham, or we may be about 2 hours late. So
Oh, okay. That's
we have
It's been more like
I didn't mark what time he said, but I think it's been over an hour ago that
Yeah.
he said that.
But and they didn't say why though. They probably
No,
couldn't say
no.
why.
Yeah, because they don't want people to panic or, you know, whatever.
Jumping off the boat. No.
Oh God!
Whatever's happening, they don't want you to.
Now that's interesting.
I'm recording.
Oh, they're making
That's
somebody.
very interesting because a vehicle is being removed.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was like
Maybe
a.
they got on and they weren't.
There was a couple, and I don't know if that it has anything to do with sitting down by the purser's office. I just,
Oh.
I was coming out because I was getting charged being in the room.
Yeah.
And then I got curious.
Yeah.
So I go by the purser's office, and here's this lovely couple sitting on the sofa down there.
Yeah.
Plus about 4 or 5 officials
Oh.
talking. I'm going, this is interesting.
Like what's going
I
on
was taking a
here?
nap in the reclining room.
But they took
and
off a car, so not well.
then-
People travel. I think it was a walk-on.
Okay, well they took care of it.
We'll be on our
But
way
that was
soon.
my thought. So I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
We may never
But
know.
seeing that car,
They might have been smuggling something.
Oh, maybe they.
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 on the Matanuska. Hey, we're sitting outside. It's early morning. We just took care of the dogs, and now I'm gonna take another hot shower because why not?
Yeah.
And yeah, enjoy the rest of the day. This is my sleeping setup for the boat. Just a little pad, just a pad and a sleeping bag and a pillow. If you're trying to do this on a budget, this is the best way to do it because the cabins are so expensive. They're like, I think they're like $1,000 for the whole trip from up north to Bellingham. This is the best way to go, the cheapest way. It's pretty quiet. In the winter, there aren't as many people as compared to when we took the ferry. In the summer, there are a lot more people here. In the winter, it's so quiet. There's like a quarter of the amount of people that there were in the summer. You can also stay on the little solarium area, but it's pretty cold and windy and loud over there. So I like this room a lot. A really cool way to explore Southeast Alaska would be to take a bike on the ferry and stop off at the different islands and like in the summer and bike the different islands and camp and like stay at like hostels, etc. we get away from Alaska, the sadder I am. I just know that Alaska is home because I'm just sad about leaving, not as excited as I should be. Yeah. Excited about this journey we're about to go on, but I already miss home. That's how you know it's home, when you miss it. This time around on the ferry, we're feeling like it's a lot more relaxed and it's going by very quickly, and I think it's because we're used to this. We're experienced ferry goers now. These masks look so funny. They are quack quack. Quack 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 quack. These are the funniest masks.
They're supposed to be the good ones.
Yeah.
They're
So yeah, I feel like this time around things are going really smoothly. You know, our sleeping setup is really comfortable, and we brought lots of snacks and food, and we're just more prepared overall this time. So I think that's why things are going so smoothly and fast. Excited to make it to Bellingham, and then we're gonna be driving to Portland. William's over it. He wants to be where we're supposed to be. His face is so sad. We just took them out, and we'll take them out one more time, and then we'll be at our destination. Sad boy. I'm sorry, William. Carrot cake.
I want carrot cake, but I'm like, I want to be in pain.
Look, that looks like an enchilada.
It is chicken enchilada.
Like. Whoa. You even have sriracha packets.
I want that.
Whoa. Whoa. It's not that bad until I fall over. Oh my God, it was whoa. Huh? Alright, night 3 on the ferry. I'm about to lay down and go to sleep and get another good night's sleep like I did last night. And I'll see you in the morning. We will be in the lower 48 in Bellingham, Washington tomorrow morning. Yay!
Morning. We are approaching our
Thank
The
you.
animals okay?
Yeah, they're
Good job.
good. Thanks.
Yeah.